Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI has commanded you to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brother Halakia coming back with another video through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI with the slot. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Colorado camp coming back with another video from through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. And this time I have an article from RT News dealing with the situation that happened earlier today over on the other side of the world, man. The assassination of Iran's top nuclear scientist. So this is an article, and this is what it reads: Mossad at work. Twitter explodes with speculation of U.S. and Israeli involvement at the killing of top Iranian scientists. And I was just sitting here meditating. You know how Esau do when he get you in his interrogation rooms. He try to see what your motive is. And I was just thinking, who else would have the motive to kill Iran's top nuclear scientist, man? Who else besides Israel, the state of Israel, who else will have motive to put this man to death? No one, man. And like I said, Israel has all motive to go and put this man to death, because every time you see Netanyahu he at the UN, he's always talking about what? We can't let Iran get nuclear missiles. We can't let Iran get a bomb. We can't let Iran do this. We can't let Iran do that. And now, all of a sudden, the top Iranian scientist ends up dead. That's not a coincidence, man. That's not some chance happen. We know it's all of YAHAWASHI, and it's a very high probability that the state of Israel was behind this, man. Because when you just look at it, it doesn't add up for anyone else to go put this man to death, except for the Israelis, man. Except for the Israelis. And everybody, all these people on Twitter are saying the same thing, man. All these people on Twitter are saying the same thing, man. That Israel was behind it, man. And that goes to show what, man? Esau is being revealed at every turn by YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, man. So before we read this article, let's get this scripture real quick. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. The Most High is exposing these damn devils at every turn, man. You see? And the Most High is showing the world that these people who have betrayed themselves who have betrayed themselves as being righteous and being fair and displaying justice in the earth. That's not who these people are, man. And the Most High is exposing you devils, man. And everybody is starting to see it. Everybody is starting to see it, man. That you are not who you say you were. You see? So Jeremiah 49:10, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. The people are starting to realize that you are the problem of the earth, man. You see, the world is starting to realize that you Edomites are the problem of the earth, and you can't hide yourself anymore, man. All this information coming out, you see, it's all of YAHAWASHI. His seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. But that time is about to come very soon. You Edomites will be spoiled, just like you have been spoiling all these other nations, man. What does the scripture say? As she have done unto you, do unto her double. That's what's coming, man. Everybody is starting to see you for the damn villain that you are, man. Let's get this real quick. Isaiah 32:5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the troll said to be bountiful, man. You see? Because all this time that you have been in power in the earth, everybody looked at you as the so-called great white hope. You see? Saving the world, you know what I'm saying? One country at a time, this, that, and the other. That's how they looked at you, man. But now the Most High is shining the light on your wickedness, man. And now it's coming to light that you're the biggest pedophile, you're the biggest homo, you're the biggest lesbian, you see? The biggest transgender, the biggest murderer, you see, the biggest thief, you see? The biggest blasphemer of the Most High on the planet Earth are you who? You Edomites, man. So the world doesn't look at you in that same light that it did, say 10, 15, 20, 50, 70, 80 years ago, man. Going all the way back to that time, man. People are not looking at you that same way no more, man. They're starting to see you for who you truly are, man. You see? And that's all because of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Let's go into a few of these words, man. The vile person. What does that mean? Foolish, senseless, fool, man. That's what you Edomites are, man. You're foolish people. Look at that. Impious, abandoned, wicked. You see that? And that's what you Edomites are. Who is the wicked according to the Bible? You Edomites according to Malachi 1 and 4. So it says the vile person, the wicked person, shall no more be called liberal. What is liberal going into? Inclined, willing, noble. You see? That's what the world thought of you as one time, man. The noble so-called white man. Motherfucking Captain America and shit. Like Captain America. Let's go into this word noble, man. What is the word noble going to? Belonging to a hereditary class with higher social or political status, aristocrat. Having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral, or high moral principles and ideals. And we know that doesn't fit you, you Edomites, man. The true nobles are who? The Israelites, man. You see? Because what is our way, man? Our way is the way of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. The highest way you can walk on this planet Earth is in the ways of righteousness, man. And that was only given unto the Israelites. You see? The facade that you Edomites have been putting on for all these centuries, for all these decades, as being these noble people, it's a lie, man. And the Most High is exposing you damn devils. Let's go back. I'm going to get one more word. So the vile or the wicked person shall no more be called liberal or noble, you see, honorable, you see, moral. All that shit is going out of the window now, man. Nor the churl said to be bountiful. Now let's go to this word churl, man. The churl said to be bountiful. Scoundrel, knave, you see that? And that's what you damn Edomites are. You're a bunch of damn scoundrels, man. You see? What is the... Look at that shit. A dishonest or unscrupulous person, a rogue. You see, a rogue, a rascal, good for nothing. Reprobate, that's what you damn Edomites are. Definitely, man. You're the biggest reprobates on the earth, man. A swindler, a fraudster, a trickster, a charlatan, a villain. The world is starting to see that you Edomites are villains, and you're going to see that when we start to read this article, man. It goes on to what? Son of a bitch. Definitely that. You see? That's what you Edomites are, man. Well, I can't say that because you do come from the same mother we came from. So I won't call you that. You see, so it says what? Man, you get the point. A knave is the other word. What's a knave? A dishonest or unscrupulous man. And that's what you Edomites are, man. Dishonest. A motherfucker. You see? A vagabond. A person who wanders from place to place without a home or job. And that did not the Most High tell you that you would be that, man? You would be a vagabond in the earth, a fugitive from justice, man. And now the Most High is shining light upon you damn devils, man. And everybody's starting to see that this facade you have put on, like the word facade goes into, well, it was a front, man. It was all a front, and the world is starting to see it now. So let's go into this article real quick. I lost it probably. Damn, where is it? Right here. Yup. So it goes on, man. While it remains unknown who is responsible for the killing of top Iranian nuclear scientist Mohsen Fakhrizadeh Mohammadi, commenters on social media are already blaming Israel's Mossad, with some even theorizing a Trump connection. You see? And it's not hard to believe when you understand who these people are, man. These people are the Edomites. We just got it, man. They are villains. They're knaves, man. They're unscrupulous people, man. You see? A bunch of damn thieves, robbers, man. A bunch of murderers, man. That's who these Edomites are. You see? Going through the earth, rape, robbing, and murdering, man. Taking everything and doing everything by way of the sword, man. Let's get that real quick. Let's go to Genesis, man. Let's go to Genesis and see what the blessing of Esau was, man. So this is Genesis 27 and 30. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And that's what we're living in right now. The earth that you, as you see it right now, this is Esau's heaven. This is the blessing that he received from our forefather Isaac, man. We're living in the end of that right now. Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. You see that? And by thy sword shalt thou live. And that's how Esau gets everything that he has, man. How did he get America? By rape, robbery, and murder. Using what? The sword, man. How did he get South Africa? Rape, robbery, and murder by using what? By using the sword, man. How did he get Europe? Rape, robbery, and murder by using the sword. And any land that Esau is living in right now, he got it by rape, robbery, and murder by using the sword. How did they have the damn diamond mines over there in Africa in their possession, man? Rape, robbery, and murder, man. By what? By using the sword, man. This is this man's blessing. Let's get that word sword, man. And by the sword, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Sword, knife. You see that? And the modern day sword is what? The gun, the missile. You see? Any destroying instrument, man. And that's what Esau uses everywhere he goes, man. This is that man's blessing. So going back. So it says what Fakhrizadeh Mahavadi was fatally injured after a reported ambush on his car in Tehran that led to a shootout between unidentified assailants and the nuclear scientist's bodyguards. And like I said, man, who else would have motive to assassinate this man? But if it's not Israel, man, all signs point to this being a fucking Israeli hit. You see? Why? Because this man lives by the sword. But why? Because he's a goddamn villain, man. You see? Local media has reported, alleged to be the head of Iran's nuclear program. Many have taken to theorizing the Israeli government could have been behind the attack, including Iran's foreign minister. Like I said, who else would it be, man? No, I mean, it really don't make no sense for no other nation to do this, man. You see? So terrorists murdered an eminent Iranian scientist today. This cowardice, with serious indications of Israeli role, shows desperate warmongering of perpetrators. Jarrad Zarif announced of the attack. Yep. Iran calls on international community and especially EU to end their shameful double standards and condemn the act of state terror. Talking heads on social media have taken things further, not only blaming the Mossad intelligence agency for the death, but even theorizing the U.S. could have had involvement based on reports about a reported secret meeting between Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman this week. And like I said, you can't put nothing past these goddamn Edomites, man. Because this is what they do. This is how they live, man. You see? And you still got Jake trusting in these motherfuckers are not to be trusted, man. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them, man. You see? So it says what? Mossad began trending on Twitter not long after the reports of the death emerged. Because like I said, all signs point to it being an Israeli hit, man. So it says what? So Trump works with Mossad to assassinate an Iranian scientist on his way out of the door, and there are still a small group of weirdos on here who insist he's some kind of right-wing anti-imperialist. Podcaster Rob tweeted. You see that? And that's the thing, man. Donald Trump is for this Zionist movement, man. Because you see all the shit he's putting in the legislation for these damn Amalekites, man. You see? He's for them setting up a fucking state of Israel. You see a new world order being ran out of the state of Israel, man. Donald Trump is for that. So he's all with this new world order, man. He's not against them, man. He's for them. So let's read some of these tweets, man. This assassination comes right after Pompeo had a secret meeting in KSA with MBS, Netanyahu, and Mossad chief, Israeli NATSEC advisor, and Israeli military secretary. The WSJ reported they discussed normalization and Iran. Come on, man. The assassination of Iranian nuclear scientist Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, whatever, comes a week after Pompeo, Netanyahu, MBS, and Mossad chief secretly meet in Saudi Arabia. Breaking. Another Iranian nuclear scientist, Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, has been assassinated, Iranian media reported. Iran has blamed Israel for past assassinations of nuclear scientists. So this ain't even the first time it happened, man. They've been killing off multiple Iranian nuclear scientists, man. Because like I said, no one else has motive to do this except for the state of Israel. Why? Because they don't want Iran to develop nuclear weapons. Because they know if they do, they're gonna shoot them shits right over there to the land of Israel, man. And that's why you see every time Benjamin Netanyahu is at the UN, he's always talking about what? Not letting not letting Iran get their hands on a nuclear missile. So to fix that problem, what do? You take out their nuclear scientists. No one else has motive to do this except for the Israelis, man. This has their fingerprints all over it, man. So it says, a few days ago, Netanyahu and Mossad Israeli intelligence chief traveled to Saudi to meet with Pompeo and MBS. And that nigga Pompeo, that nigga's a greasy, dirty ass devil, man. You see? That nigga, he look like he up to no good every time you see that motherfucker, man. Today, a top Iranian nuclear scientist was assassinated. Must be a coincidence. Mossad assassin. What we got? Some critics claim the attack proves Israel's biggest threat to peace in the Middle East if they were involved, and that's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is, and that goes to show. This just goes to show that they are not the chosen people of the Lord, because none of this shit would be going on if the true people, the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, were back in that land. You see, in the Middle East, man. None of this shit would be going on. None of this stuff would be happening. We would not be on the brink of World War III if we was back in our land, man, as it is written. You see, and that's why we stick to what's prophesied, man. These motherfuckers who are living in the land of Israel don't match up to not one prophecy dealing with the children of the Lord going back into the land, man. You see? Let's get that. What does it say? What happened when the Israelites are going back into the land of Israel, man? This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. Meaning what? The nation of Israel, the government of Israel, is going to be the top government on the planet Earth, headed by who? YAHAWASHI and 144,000. The world is going to take orders from us, man. Lord willing, I'll be a part of that number. And we're going to do what? Push forth the law, statutes, and commandments in the earth, because that's going to be the law of the universe. The law of the galaxies is going to be the righteous ways of YAHAWASHI, man. You see? And all nations are going to flow unto us for what? Verse 3. Many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh, bahasham YAHAWASHI, from Jerusalem. Now, is that happening? No, it's not. The nations are not going up to Israel in droves to learn the righteous ways of Yahweh, bahasham YAHAWASHI. But that's what will be happening once the Israelites go back into the land. So this prophecy should have came to pass back in 1948. But we see nothing but wickedness is flourishing on the earth, man. If we were back in the land, it would be righteousness flourishing on the earth. If we was back in that land, you wouldn't have the biggest gay parade going on each and every year in that land, man. But why do you have it going on? Because those people who live over there, who are occupying our land right now, are not us. They don't fit prophecy, man. You see, well, prophecy dealing with us going back into the land and ruling the earth in righteousness. You see that? Because it says the word of YAHAWASHI and the law are going to go forth from Jerusalem, and that's not happening. Verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares. You see that? And their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So, if the Israelis were the true people of the Lord, it would be peace in the Middle East. But since there's no peace over there in that land, and there's no peace in the entire earth, guess what that tells us? They are not the chosen people of the Lord, man. They are not the Israelites. Because everything you see that's going on in the earth, wars and rumors of wars, skirmishes, and people shooting missiles on each other, none of that shit would be happening if the Most High's people were back in that land, man. I'm just saying, as it is written, man. As it is written. I mean, can't get mad. The truth is the truth, man. So it says, what? Mossad assassinated an Iranian nuclear scientist under the guise of stopping a nuclear weapons program that doesn't exist. I believe Israel is the greatest threat to peace in the Middle East. You see that? That goes back to what? The vile person being exposed, man, as the damn villain. Mossad at work learned something raw. Iran's nuclear program head, Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, assassinated. You see? So people are catching on to this bullshit, man. And it's all of YAHAWASHI. So it goes on to say, now you got the Edomites coming out of the woodwork, fucking praising what was done, man. Praising what was done. So now, if that's the case, they're praising, saying this man was a terrorist, this, that, and the other. So what if that shit happened to say Donald Trump, man? What if somebody assassinated Donald Trump? Would it be the same type of energy? You see? You fucking Edomites are a bunch of damn hypocrites, man. So it goes on to say, more conservative users have alleged Mossad's involvement and even celebrated such a scenario. Thank you, Israel. Another terrorist removed. Obama sent terrorist cash. Mossad sends them lead. Right-wing journalist Mike Cernovic tweeted. You see that? These you damn Edomites, man. But you get the point, man. It says what? Mossad going full Munich on Iran's nuclear bomb builders is so much fun. People praising that shit. Mossad having one hell of a month. It's bizarre to see former head of CIA consistently side with Iranian zealots who chant death to America. And they chant death to America for a good fucking reason. Because this place needs to be destroyed. You see all this bullshit that you people are pushing forth from here, man. All this wickedness that you're doing in the earth. The people are fed up, man. The people of the earth are getting fed up with America's bullshit, man. The people are getting fed up with you Edomites, man. You see? And why is that? Because it's prophecy, man. At the end of the day, it's all prophecy. Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh bahasham YAHAWASHI concerning Edom, which are you so-called white people. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's exactly what is taking place, man. The Most High is setting the stage for all these nations to come up against you damn Edomites in battle, man. Why? Because these heathen are fed the fuck up, man. And the Most High is going to allow things to continue to happen, and the heathen going to continue to get more and more fed up with you Edomites, because it has to play out that way, man. The Most High is dramatically building the tension in the earth, and it's going to boil over into this great World War III, man. You see? So verse 2 tells you, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised, man. You see, and the more bullshit that you Edomites do in the earth, the more despised you become. So what is that word despise, man? To despise, to hold in contempt, to disdain. to be despised, to be despicable, to be vile. Come on, man. Come on, man. It goes back to what we just read in Isaiah, man. To be vile, man. What does vile mean? Let's get this word vile. Extremely unpleasant. Foul, nasty, unpleasant, bad. Damn. It's a lot of synonyms for vile. Rotten, low down. Disgustful, man. Egregious. Outstandingly bad or shocking. You see that? Look at that. Wicked, evil, dirty, vicious. So iniquitous, grossly unfair, and morally wrong. That's what you Edomites are, man. You see, you grossly unfair and what it was again? Morally wrong. You unfair because what? You can have nuclear missiles, but nobody else can have nuclear missiles. You see? You people are something else, man. So let's go back. It was another one. I think it was Habakkuk chapter 2. Yup. Hey. Hey, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Talking about the soul of the Edomite, man. And as we can see, the shit he's doing in the earth, hey, that proves to be true, man. His soul is not upright in him. Look at the shit he does, man, and all the shit he's doing behind the scenes that's coming out, and all the things that's gonna be exposed in the days to come, man. You see? The Most High is about to completely expose you fucking devils to the world, man. But it says what? But the just shall live by his faith. And that's talking about who? The remnant of Israel, man. Beginning with the men of the Lord. That's how we moving out. We're moving by faith. And our faith is being constantly built up each and every day by YAHAWASHI by allowing these things to come to pass, man. Verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And what's that wine? His doctrines, his philosophies, his manner of life. You see? The shit he pushes forth in the earth, man. That do as thou wilt spirit, man. His BS government. His unrighteous decrees, man. You see? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All throughout the earth and everyone's business, trying to police the whole fucking world, telling nations what they can and can't do in their own land. You see? Just everywhere fucking with everyone, man. So it says what? Who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. And that's what you fucking Edomites are, man. Enlargeth his desire as hell, which is the grave, and is as death. You see? Wherever Esau goes, death, he leaves death in his wake, man. And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's what that devil was planning to do with that damn RFID chip. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a talking proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. And that's what you're doing in the earth. Going throughout the country, stealing everybody's resources, man. Stealing shit that don't belong to you, and the nations are getting fed up. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. When you go into that word clay, it goes into the Hebrew word abatya, man, which means debt, man. Let's get it real quick. Thick clay, abatya. Weight pledges heavy debts. And America's like 27 trillion, 28 trillion dollars in debt, man. The most out of all nations on the earth. You see? Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee and take away? It's like, and await that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. And that's what's about to happen, man. You fucking Israelis and you American Edomites are about to be spoiled by these heathen nations, man. You see? Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. You see? Killing fucking nuclear scientists off, man. Killing top Iranian generals, man. And ain't no telling what else you fucking Edomites are doing all throughout the earth that's not being reported on right now, man. All the assassination that you've done in the past, man. You see? All the violence and wickedness you've done in the past, it's going to be brought to light, man. You see that? Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land and of the city and of all that dwell therein. Woe unto him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. So yeah, man, the nations are being fed up, and they're gonna come against you, motherfuckers, man. And that's all throughout the scriptures. Let's get this real quick. Now wrap it up on this. What is that? Jeremiah. Because this is gonna lead to something, man. Lord willing, it leads to something. Lord willing, it gets bigger, man. Lord willing, the Iranians found out that you damn Israelis did this, and some shit pops off, man. You see? Because we need this to happen. We need this to happen, man. Where is it, man? Let me see. Where we at? Where we at? Where all that? Let me see. Least of the flock. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Let's go to this. So it says what? Matter of fact, we're gonna go to we can go at 15. Damn. 14. 13. Jeremiah 49 and 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And Basra is talking about what? Talking about the chief dwelling. Well, it was a capital city in the land of Edom, but now America will be spiritual Basra, because this is the chief dwelling place of you Edomites here in America, man. And the Most High said this place is going to become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. And how is that going to be done? By way of 200 million thermonuclear warheads raining down upon Babylon the Great, man. That's how that's going to be possible. Verse 14. I have heard a rumor from Yahawah, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen, just like it told you in Obadiah, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to her. It's like, rise up to the battle. Against who? Against Israel and America, man. Verse 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. And the actions that the Most High has you or is allowing you to do in the earth is doing just that, man. Making you despised and small amongst the heathen, man. Verse 16. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, talking about you Edomites, that holdest the height of the hill, that thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. And that's what we see happening right now, man. The Most High is in the process of bringing you Edomites down, and that's why he has you out here assassinate these different people to get these tensions built up between you and these nations, man. So this great war can pop off. Because the Most High is about to bring you Edomites down, man. Verse 17. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. How is that going to be made possible? By way of 200 million thermonuclear warheads. You see? Verse 18. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. And I'm smiling, man, because this is about to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Finally, the judgment is about to come from Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI to destroy this wicked-ass place, man. And it's going to go out just like Sodom and Gomorrah went out, by way of fire and brimstone, but this time it's going to be in the form of thermonuclear missiles, man. Let's jump down to 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, that he have taken against Edom, and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, which are the Israelis, shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So not only is America going to be made desolate by way of thermonuclear fire, the land of Israel is going to be made desolate by way of thermonuclear fire. And that's why the Most High has this type of things happening in the earth, man. So tensions can be built up, so prophecy can come to pass, man. And that's exactly what the fuck is about to happen, man. So, hey, you Israelis, you Amalekites, hey, keep doing your thing, man. You see? Keep doing more shit so these nations can get fed up and destroy your ass, man. So we can go home. So the Most High can come get us up out of this place. Lord willing, we be a part of that number, man. You see? So yeah, hey, Lord willing, something happens. Lord willing, the Iranians don't bitch out like they did last time. You see? You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, the Most High continues to bring these things forward, man. You see? Because we need this. It has to happen. It must be, man. You know? So, hey, with that, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully let Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI is commanded you to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.